This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports, covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Gary Lamb Field at Loretto for tonight's non-district high school baseball game between the visitors, Brooks, and the home squad, the Mustangs of Loretto. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network bringing you tonight's game. Taking a look at both sides, Brooks coming in at 11-5 overall, 4-0 within their area. Their head coach is Tanner Graham. On the other side for Loretto 12-4 overall, 4-0 within their district. Their head coach is Zach Curtis. Brooks has won 3 in a row coming into this game. However, Loretto had their 8-game win streak snapped last night on the road in walk-off fashion to Brooks. Taking a look at the starting lineup for the Lions. Leading off and pitching, Christian Chatterton. Batting second in left field will be Seth Walton. The designated hitter, batting third, Slade Vandevelde. Batting fourth at first base, Nicholas Robertson. Batting fifth in right field, Remington Medley. Batting sixth in center field, Justin Cox. Batting seventh at short, Gunnar Johnson. Batting eighth at second base, Mateo Giraldi. And rounding out the lineup at third base will be Garrett Reed. And they'll be facing off with Hayden Buttram on the mound here tonight. For Loretto, leading off in center, Lane Izell. Batting second, the designated hitter, Kason Springer. Batting third and catching, Clint Seymour. Batting fourth at second base, Finn Duke. Batting fifth at first base, Carter Daniel. Batting sixth at short, Mason Tidwell. Batting seventh in left field is Miles Moore. Batting eighth at third base, Carter Robinson. And rounding up the lineup in right field will be Jackson Dragula. No national anthem, no introductions. We're going straight into this one. Christian Chatterton will lead things off here for the Lions. It's the first meeting between these two since 2017, around the same time as well, back on April 13th. Mustangs came out on top of that one, 8-3. Chatterton, the opposing pitcher, so we start off pitcher versus pitcher in this one. First one from Buttram. Breaking ball misses low and away for ball one. Somewhat beautiful night, good temperatures. Do have some clouds in the sky, and hopefully that doesn't turn in the rain. We got wind blowing straight out the left. Here's the 1-0 from Buttram. Fastball misses high and in for ball two. Two 2-0 to the leadoff here for the Lions. Here comes the 2-0. Fastball high and in for ball three. Last saw this Brooks team in the first week of the season when they were at Lawrence County. Chatterton pitched in that game and did very well. Here's the 3-0. That one is inside for ball four, so 4 straight pitches is putting Chatterton on first base. Going to bring up Seth Walton here, the left fielder for the Lions. Wearing their gray uniforms, black pinstripes, black numerals outlined in orange. For Loretto, black uniforms, gold pinstripes, and gold numerals. Courtesy runner coming into the game here for the Lions. Coming in for Chatterton. And that will be number 11 Hunter Himber. So he will be the courtesy runner. Butchern comes set. Big lead by Himber. First pitch misses high and in for ball one. Clint Seymour now will go out and talk here with Butchern, try to calm him down. After 5 straight pitches, and none of them have hit the strike zone so far. Quick meeting here between the two as Seymour will now go back behind the plate. Gary Lamb Field in great shape as always. Himber with the big lead over at first. Here's a 1-0. Himber takes off. That's in there for a strike, and Himber will get in with the stolen base. Runner in scoring position here now for the Lions. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count here. Seymour comes set. And here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed on the bunt attempt, and that's strike 2. And here comes a 1-2 from Seymour. Misses high for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes here to Walton. Himber on second base, no outs. Next pitch, misses high and in for ball 3. Full count here to Walton. Butchern comes set. And the full count delivery. Misses high and in. Himber tries to take off for third, and he's thrown out. A great job there by Clint Seymour to throw him out, and we got 1 gone here in the top of the first inning.
Now batting the DH, number 13, Vanderbilt.
Brings up Slade Vandervelde, the designated hitter. Not a big lead by Walton at first. The first pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. Quick pickoff. Tipped over first, not in time. Busy day over here at the fields. We got all kinds of Little League and softball action behind us. Loretto softball team on a roll right now at the Bama Bash over in Florence. Next pitch, hit high in the air to deep left center field. Making the catch there in center is Ezell. He will throw it in time, and that's the second out of the inning. Lane Ezell really had the range a lot to his right to make the catch, and we got 2 gone here in the top of the first inning. Bring up the first baseman, Nicholas Robertson. First left-hander Seymour will see in this game. A big first baseman. 2 gone, Walton standing on first. Seymour comes set. And the first pitch misses high and away for ball 1. Good crowd out here tonight. Loretto fans showing up in a big way, so is Brooks. Here's the 1-0. Misses high and away for ball 2. Score updates. Lawrence County on top of Giles County big right now in the 6th inning. That offense has come alive. They lead the Bobcats 12-4. Here's a 2-0. Fouled away for strike 1. And that sound effect really made me believe somebody's car just got hit. Two and one's the count here to Robertson. And the delivery. This is high and away. The back pick over here to first, not in time. Count will go to 3 balls and 1 strike. Walton was veering dangerously off first base there. It's a quick throw by Seymour. And the 3-1 from Buttram. Hit high in the air. Third baseman Robertson camping underneath it. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning. After a bit of a struggle for Seymour, he gets out of the jam. No score as we head to the bottom of the first here on the Exports Network.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, from the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit southerntennesseemedicalgroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming an over-the-road driver at Southeast Carriers, we guarantee you can spend equal time on the road as with family. Along with multiple benefits, you will receive a base pay of 50 cents per mile. To make your job as easy as possible, we provide you with the latest technology, and you are not required to deliver through the heavy traffic along the East Coast. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Gary Lamb Field as we go to the bottom of the first inning. No score here between the Lions of Brooks and the Mustangs of Loretto. Lane Ezell, Kason Springer, Clint Seymour to lead things off here for Loretto, taking on the big right-hander in Christian Chatterton. Chatterton getting a lot of looks here from a lot of SEC schools. See this fastball here in the low 90s for the majority of the night. Last time we saw him, he had double-digit strikeouts against Lawrence County in the second game of the season. First pitch chopped up the middle by Ezell. Tough play by the second baseman, and Ezell is going to get there with an infield single. Girali corralled it but could not get the ball out in time, and one pitch in, and we got a runner on first here in the bottom of the first. Going to bring up Kason Springer, the left-handed designated hitter. One thing that's different about this Loretto lineup is there is a lot of left-handers, which can be very difficult, really, for any pitcher that's right-handed and left-handed to have that much diversity in the lineup. Not a big lead by Ezell over at first. First pitch from Chatterton, and the dirt for ball 1. I believe Chatterton is, if he hasn't already committed, he is leaning towards Auburn, so that tells you just how good the talent that this kid has. Check over at Ezell at first, not in time. Big look at Ezell. And the 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. As mentioned before, his fastball will be mainly about the 90 to 92 range. Chatterton comes set, throws. Here gets the bump by Springer. It gets down. Throws over to first. That's in time. Advances the runner. One gone here in the bottom of the first inning. Good play there by Chatterton to make the play. Moves his L into scoring positions. Clint Seymour, the catcher, will come up to bat. Seymour had a good night last night with the pair of actually had 3 singles, reached base 4 times against Richland. It's been in the 3-hole the majority of the season here for the Mustangs. Corner infield playing in for the Lions. Outfield playing about normal. Down the left field line, the left fielder is playing more towards the left center field gap. They back off the pickoff. First pitch, breaking ball misses high and away for ball 1. Seymour back in the box. Chatterton taking a look at his L. Even though no one's really coming towards second. That's a big lead by Zell over at second. Chatterton comes set. And the 1-0. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Chatterton comes set again. And the 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Score updates right now in the bottom of the 7th. Summertown leading Rogers, Alabama 13-5. Over in Pulaski in the bottom of the 6th. Lawrence County has extended their lead over Giles County 15-4. So that offense, which has struggled all season long, has really come alive today. Got to see the first couple innings, saw a lot of confidence out of that bunch. There's a 1-2. Fouled away, and the count will stay at 1-2 as Seymour stays alive. That fastball in the inside corner. Again, a beautiful night for baseball. The wind has died down. It was blowing straight out to the left. Not really hard, but it has died down a bunch here at Gary Lamb Field. Chatterton comes set. And the 1-2. Breaking ball fouled away. Seymour stays alive. His second straight foul off a 1-2 count. Chatterton comes set. Another 1-2 to Seymour. Hit high in the air, and that one's going to get out of play. 6th pitch of the at-bat, third on a 1-2 count. Seymour taking his time. Will step back in the box. Inches a little bit closer to home plate, almost crowding it. And the 1-2. Misses away for ball 2. That was the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Chatterton comes set again. Zell with the big lead at second. The 2-2. Breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 3. It's the second out of the inning. That was a very sharp slider there from Chatterton. 2 gone here in the bottom of the first inning. Going to bring up Finn Duke, the second baseman. Infield now will go back to their normal depth. Outfield still pretty much playing the same. Left fielder is pretty much in the left center field gap, not guarding the line at all. First pitch from Chatterton. Chopped up the middle. Chatterton makes the play. Throws over to first in time, and that will end the inning. Mustangs strand 1 in the bottom of the first. No scores. We head to the top of the second here on the X Sports Network.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of honey in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Honey Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com. Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at Garyland Fields, we go to the top of the second. No score here between Brooks and Loretto. 5-6-7 due up here for the Lions. Remington Medley to lead things off, followed by Justin Cox and Gunnar Johnson. So Medley, the right-handed hitting right fielder, face off with Hayden Buttram. Buttram, who threw 17 pitches and a pair of walks in his first inning of work. First pitch from Buttram. Bunt attempt is fouled off Medley for strike one. Buttram, who struggled to find the strike zone early on, was able to get back into form and get a couple fly balls to get out of the jam. And also Clint Seymour throwing out a runner at third on a bullet. Comes the 0-1. Chop over to Robertson at third, throws over to Daniel at first in time, and that is the first out of the inning. One gone here in the top of the second. Now we'll bring up Justin Cox, the center fielder. Good job by Robertson getting that one at the height of the hop, charging in and making the play. Cox, the right-handed hitter, hitting at center fielder. First pitch from Buttram. This is high and away for ball one. Out of the windup, here comes a 1-0. That one is over Cox's head for ball two. And the 2-0. Hit high in the air. Daniel calls everybody off, makes the catch, and we have got two gone here in the top of the second inning. Good infield communication there. 2 up, 2 gone. That brings up the shortstop and Gunnar Johnson.
Now batting the shortstop, number 16, Johnson.
7-0 hitter here for the Lions. Another right-hander. Robertson at third, playing almost on the grass. Everywhere else pretty much normal depth. First pitch. This is high and in for ball one. Comes a 1-0. This one is sent over to Tidwell at short. The throw over to Daniel at first. Nice pick. And 3 up and 3 down in the top of the second inning. No score as we head to the bottom half of the inning. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
And back here at Gary Landfill, we go to the bottom of the second. No score here between Brooks and Loretto. 5-6-7 due up here for the Mustangs, leading off with Carter Daniel, followed by Mason Tidwell and Miles Moore. Christian Chatterton back on the mound. First pitch here to Daniel. Breaking ball in there for strike one. In the first inning, Chatterton gave up a hit and retired the rest from there on 13 pitches. Comes the 0-1. Breaking ball over Daniel's head for ball one. Seeing both right-handers here throwing just breaking balls that just slip out of their hands over the batters. Not on purpose, just accidental. Comes a 1-1. Swung on and missed off of the glove of the catcher. And the count will go to 1-2 strikes. Hughes behind the plate there, struggling with that 90s fastball. 1-2 strikes here to Daniel. Now the windup, here comes the next pitch. Swung on and missed. That one bounces all the way to Chatterton, and he'll throw out Daniel at first for the first out of the inning. Second strikeout of the game will bring up Mason Tidwell, the shortstop. Tidwell, who came in midway through the game last night at Richland and hit a double off the wall in left center. A couple good at-bats in that game against the Raiders. Speaking of Richland, Lawrence County will be there tomorrow night. We will have that game here on the X Sports Network. Don't know exactly what time it's going to start, either 5:30, 6, or 6:30, but around that time frame. First pitch, Tidwell here. It's on the outside corner for strike one. Comes the 0-1. That one's in there for strike two. Loretto fans don't agree with that one. Thought that one was a bit low. Here comes the 0-2 from Chatterton. Fastball misses away for ball one. Chatterton, who's on the right corner of the rubber. Here's a 1-2. This one is chopped up the middle. Shortstop Johnson gloves it, throws over to first. That one is in time. That will be the second out of the inning. Two gone here in the bottom of the second. Brings up the left fielder and Miles Moore. Moore is a designated hitter last night, now in the field here tonight. Face off here with Chatterton for the first time in the game. Chatterton sitting right now on 21 pitches. Moore, the left-handed hitter. Crowding the plate some. Here comes the first pitch from Chatterton. Swung on a miss for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the left field. That one's going to get down for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there by Miles Moore. A good piece of two-out hitting. Trying to start a rally here is the third baseman, and Carter Robertson will come to the plate. Second hit of the game here for the Mustangs. Robertson going to try to keep the inning alive. Last night, Loretto scored all of 7 of their runs with 2 outs in that game against Richland. No lead yet here by Moore, is waiting on Robertson to get in the box. Not a big lead over at first by Moore. Chatterton comes set. And now we'll check on over, not in time. And now checks on Moore again, not in time again. Corner infield playing even with the bag. Middle infield at double play depth. Hatfield's still pretty much playing straight away. Next pitch by Chatterton. That one's in there for strike 1. Wind is picked up just slightly, still blowing straight out to left. Here's the 0-1. Moore takes off for second. The throw. And they got him in time. Good play out there by Short and Johnson to make the play, put the tag on Moore. That will end the inning. No scores. We head to the top of the third here on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Don't be left with stumps, overgrown trees, and cluttered land. Make the call today to Bayworth Trimming, licensed, bonded, and insured. Proudly serving the region with years of know-how. Call today 931-300-3554 or visit bayworthtrimming.com.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at Gary Landfill as we go to the top of the third. No score here between Brooks and Loretto. 8-9-1 due up here for the Lions. Mateo Giraldi, the second baseman, due up here for his first at bat. Hayden Buttram right now through 2 innings. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, sitting at 24 pitches. First pitch here from Buttram. This is high for ball 1. Buttram, who walked the first 2 batters and then has gotten the next 5. Here's the 1-0. Hit high in the air here to right field. Tragula tracking it down, makes the catch. And we have got 1 gone here in the top of the third. Make that now 6 straight retired. It's 6 and not, well, I guess it is 6. I can count. It is 7 retired, technically, because of a good gun by Seymour at third to catch one of those walked batters. 1 gone here in the top of the third. Brings up the third baseman and Garrett Reed. First pitch from Buttram. On the outside corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. This one is fouled away for strike 2. Any foul ball hit directly behind us is certainly dangerous, considering all the fans in the other ball fields right behind us. Comes the 0-2 from Buttram. Sent in the right field. Tragula trying to track it down. Makes the catch. 2 straight plays made by Tragula. 2 outs. We got 2 gone here in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the order, and Christian Chatterton walked in his first at bat in the top of the 1st inning. Then his courtesy runner was thrown out at 3rd for the first out of that inning. Now, Chatterton gets in the box. And here comes the first pitch from Buttram. Hit high in the air to left. Miles Moore running in. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning. 3 straight fly balls, 3 up, 3 down for the Lions in the top of the 3rd. We head to the bottom half of the inning. No score between Brooks and Loretto here on the X Sports Network.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Rent Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From Bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Gary Landfills, we go to the bottom of the 3rd. No score here between Brooks and Loretto. 8-9-1 due up here for the Mustangs. Leading off here will be Carter Robinson. Was actually up in the 2nd inning, but after a runner was thrown out at 2nd, he will now come out here in the 3rd inning. Some score updates. Over in Pulaski, we got a wild one on hand there. Lawrence County leading Giles County 15-13 as we head to the 7th. And Summertown, a winner on the road against Rogers, Alabama, 13-5. First pitch by Chatterton misses high and in to Robertson for ball 1. Chatterton through 2 innings has given up a pair of hits, no runs, no walks, and a pair of strikeouts, and sitting right now at 25 pitches. Hayden Buttram, on the other hand, through 3 innings, no hits, no runs, a pair of walks at 30 pitches. He's been very efficient after those first 2 batters. Here's the 1-0 on the outside corner for strike 1. Comes the 1-1 from Chatterton. Fastball. Misses low and away for ball 2. Two 2-1 here to Robertson. That's a fastball on the outside corner for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. The 8-hole hitter for the Mustangs. And here comes the 2-2. Sent over to the right field line, but that one's going to go foul. And Robertson stays alive with the count of 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here comes a 2-2. Breaking ball. That one's on the inside corner for strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Chatterton will bring up the right fielder, Jackson Tragula. Tragula was busy last night. Reached base 3 times in that loss to Richland. Did a good job here in this 9-hole all season long. Infield going to play pretty much in normal depth all around. Third baseman playing even with the bag. Outfield straight away. Left fielder again is guarding the gap, and now we'll head back to his normal spot. First pitch from Chatterton. Swung on a miss for strike 1. And here comes the 0-1. Tragula shows bunt, gets it back in time as the pitch is way inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Tragula. Laney Zell waiting on deck. One of the 2 hits the Mustangs have in the game. Here's a 1-1. Tragula tries to get a bunt down, but fouls it back for strike 2. Chatterton shakes off his catcher, and here comes a 1-2. Fastball misses away for ball 2. Chatterton tried to put a little extra on that one. His fastball has been in the high 80s, low 90s so far in this game. About 89 to about 91 is what we've seen so far. Comes a 2-2. Breaking ball, chopped down the left field line, but foul, and Tragula will stay alive. Good battle here between Chatterton and Tragula. Chatterton gets into baseball. Works out of the windup. Here comes a 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and the second out of the inning. It's 4th of the game, and we go back to the top of the order here. Laney Zell here to lead things off. Infield single. The bottom of the first inning on the first pitch he saw. We'll face off with Chatterton for the second time in the game. As one of the 2 Mustang hits in this game. One of the many left-handers in the lineup tonight. Infield playing in normal depth. Corner infield, both sides sort of guarding the lines. And the first pitch. Way inside for ball 1. Chatterton working off the edge of the rubber. And here comes a 1-0. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball 2. 3 umpires here tonight. I've seen that a lot lately. It's a good thing, especially for guys on playing down the lines. Comes a 2-0. Chopped over to Johnson. It's short. He stumbles, and that's going to get in the left field. Just got his feet tangled underneath him, and that's going to be another single for Laney Zell. That's now going to bring up Kason Springer here for the second time. Had a sacrifice bunt in his first at-bat in the top of the first inning. Bottom of the first inning, I should say. So a break there maybe for Loretto. Second base runner they've gotten with 2 outs in this game. Springer gets in the box. Another left-hander in the Mustang lineup. First pitch from Chatterton way inside for ball 1. Two gone here in the bottom of the third. Runner on first. Decent lead by Azell. The 1-0 in the dirt for ball two. Two balls, no strikes here, the two-hole hitter. And the next pitch. That one's down the middle for strike one. Two balls, one strike here to Springer. Zell on first after another infield single. And the 2-1. Fouled away for strike two. Big lead by Zell over at first. Chatterton comes set. And the 2-2. Breaking ball. Misses barely. High and away, and the count will go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Clint Seymour waiting on deck. Now Chatterton will check on his L over at first, not in time. And here comes a 3-2. Misses away for ball 4. Springer works a 2-out walk, and we got 2 on with 2 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Going to bring up Clint Seymour, struck out looking in his first at bat in the first inning. Facing Chatterton here for the second time. First free pass issued by Chatterton in this game. Mustangs making him work some here in the bottom of the third. Sitting right now at 45 pitches. Came into the bottom of the third with just 24. So he's thrown 21 so far in the inning. Chatterton comes set. Big leads at first and second. Misses away for ball 1. Seymour's made a good defensive play. Throwing out a runner at third. What might be the difference in this one, which looking like it might be a low-scoring game. Here's a 1-0. Breaking ball. Hits the outside corner for strike 1. Chatterton comes set. And the 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Big swing there from Seymour. Taking his time as he gets back in the box to reset. He's got that back foot right on that back line. And the 1-2. Breaking ball misses away for ball 2. Seymour made Chatterton really work in his first at bat. Made him throw 8 pitches there. Big leads here at first and second. And the 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will end the inning. Mustangs strand 2 in the bottom of the third. We head to the top of the fourth. No score between Brooks and Loretto here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back at Gary Landfill, we go to the top of the fourth. No score here between Brooks and Loretto. 2-3-4 due up from the line. Seth Walton, the left fielder, to lead things off. Walkton, his first at bat, was left on base in the top of the first. First pitch here by Hayden Buttram gets away for ball one. Buttram threw 3 innings, no hits, no runs, a pair of walks. And before that was at 30 pitches. Been efficient ever since those first 2 batters. And the 1-0. This is low and away for ball 2. Infield playing straight away, same as the outfield. Here's the 2-0. That one is fouled away for strike 1. No wind to speak of right now. What wind we have seen has been blowing gently out the left. And here comes the 2-1. This is a grounder. Over to Tidwell, short charging. Throw over to Daniel first. Not in time, an infield single. So good hustle over there by Walton to beat it out at first. We got a runner on first here with nobody out in the top of the fourth. First hit of the game for the Lions. Brings up the designated hitter in Slade Vandevelde. Flew out to Ezell in left center in his first at bat. Well struck ball that Ezell was able to track down in the gap. Big first baseman Nicholas Robertson waiting on deck. Only left-hander in the Lion lineup. Decent lead by Walton at first. The first pitch from Buttram in the dirt, blocked by Seymour. Good play there for ball 1. Decent lead by Walton at first. Buttram will check over, not in time. Pretty quick move up there by Hayden. Walton inching out his lead. He's now going to take off. Bunted tip, no good. Walton will get in the second base with a 1-1 count. Just the second runner in scoring position for the Lions in this game. Now Clint Seymour will go out and tuck with Buttram. Some updates here over in Pulaski.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you find a foul ball, please return it to one of the dugouts.
And it's a final. Lawrence County snaps their 12-game losing skid in a crazy way here, winning this one over Giles County 15-13. They did have a 15-4 lead, and Giles County was able to score 9 unanswered, but just ran out of outs there. And the Wildcats, the Bats, came alive in a big way there. They improved to 3-14 on the season. They'll be in action at Richland tomorrow night. Here's a 1-1. Missing high and away for ball 2. That Lawrence County team. Try to take a look here at the box score. Had 15 hits in the game. Also walked 9 times. So very good efficiency there by the Wildcats. Butcham here checking on Walton over at second. 2-1 count here to Vandeveld, the designated hitter. Also Summertown a winner at Rogers tonight, 13-5. Here's a 2-1. Fastball misses away for ball 3. Buttram comes set and checks on Walton over at second. Throw gets in the way into center, but since Walton dove in, has no chance to advance to third. Buttram comes set. Big lead by Walton at second, the 3-1. Misses away for ball 4. Runners on first and second here. Nobody gone in the top of the 4th. Bring up Nicholas Robertson, the first baseman. Popped up over to Carter Robertson at third in his first at bat in the first inning, which ended the inning. Remington Medley waiting on deck. Corner infield playing even with the bags. Middle infield a double play depth. Outfield straight away across the board. First pitch from Buttram. The bunt gets down. Buttram fields. Throws over to first. Good play by Carter Daniel to get back in time for the first out of the inning. The runners do advance to second and third here with 1 out in the top of the 4th to bring up Remington Medley.
Number 3, Medley.
Medley, who grounded out to third in his first at bat. And right now we got Dylan Thompson warming up in the bullpen for Loretto as David Weathers, assistant coach, former big leaguer, out to have a discussion with his infield. Speaking of the big league, some score updates. Right now in Miami, Marlins leading Arizona 5-0. Phillies over the Reds 5-1 in the 7th. Tigers over the Giants 4-1 in the 5th. Washington over Cleveland 3-0 in the 6th. The Yankees over the Twins 2-1 in the 6th. Blue Jays over the Rays 2-1 in the 5th. Angels over the Red Sox 2-0 in the 4th. White Sox over the Orioles 1-0 in the 5th. Braves leading the Royals in Kansas City 3-0 in the top of the 1st. Rangers over the Astros 1-0 in the 1st, and no score between the Pirates and the Cardinals as that one goes to the bottom of the 1st inning. Medley up for his second at bat. Again, a grounder to third. Corner infield playing in. Middle infield, sort of. She got shortstop playing in, second base. Now everyone will play in. First pitch from Buttram. Swung on and missed for strike 1. And Dylan Thompson warming up in the bullpen here for the Mustangs. And the 0-1. Grounded over to Tidwell. Throw to home. In time, and he's out. Great play by Mason Tidwell, and we got 2 gone here in the top of the 4th inning. What a throw, and now we got runners on the corners with 2 gone. Well, a great play there by Mason. Bobbled it a bit, but had the confidence to throw home, throw a dart to Seymour, and perfect tag by Seymour. 2 gone, runners on the corners here in the top of the 4th. Now, the runner will take off and might be trying to get him in a rundown here. They run him all the way back. The runner's now at third. They'll throw over to third, and that one's going to get away. But Vanderbilt, he will take off for home. Now he's going to stop and go back to third. Craziness all across the board here, and now we got runners on second and third with 2 outs. Medley did the old go in the middle and try to distract and score a run, and ends up at second base. Cox, who popped up to first in his first at bat in the top of the second. First pitch from Buttram. On the outside corner for strike 1. Umpire here has the old Joe West method. Delayed strike call. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 2. Buttram working ahead here of the 6-hole hitter for the Lions. And the 0-2. And the dirt. Good block by Seymour to keep everyone where they're at. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 from Buttram. Misses just high for ball 2. Deuces on the board here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs with 2 on. There comes a 2-2. Fouled back as Cox is going to stay alive. Buttram comes set again. And the 2-2. Misses high for ball 3. Full count here to Cox. He's battled his way back. And the 3-2. On the outside corner for strike 3. A good time for Buttram's first strikeout of the game. He gets out of the jam. No score as we go to the bottom of the 4th here on the X Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at Gary Landfill, we go to the bottom of the 4th. No score here between Brooks and Loretto. 4, 5, 6 due up for the Mustangs. Finn Duke to lead things off. That'll be Carter Daniel and Mason Tidwell. Christian Chatterton on for his 3rd inning of work. Has given up 3 hits, no runs, a walk, and 5 strikeouts through 50 pitches. Previous half of the inning, Hayden Buttram gave up the first 2 base runners and got out of that jam in a big way to keep the score knotted up at 0. First pitch from Chatterton, the Duke. Sent over to third. Throw over to first. Will be in time for the first out of the inning. Good play by Garrett Reed. And 1 pitch in, and we've got 1 gone here in the bottom of the 4th. bring up Carter Daniel, the first baseman, struck out swinging his first at bat in the bottom of the second inning. Daniel in the box for the second time against Chatterton. And the first pitch. Misses high and in for ball one. And here comes a 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike one. The windup. Here comes a 1-1 from Chatterton. In the dirt, that one gets away for ball two. Went all the way into the Brooks dugout. A lot of velocity on that one. Comes a 2-1. In the dirt for ball three. And here comes a 3-1. That one misses away for ball four. Daniel works the walk. He'll get on base for the first time. That will bring up the shortstop, Mason Tidwell. Tidwell grounded out to short in his first at bat. Facing off with Chatterton here for the second time tonight. Tidwell here getting the signs again. Other scores from around southern Middle Tennessee. Lawrence County snapping their losing skid with a big win at Giles County, 15-13, and Summertown winning at Rogers, Alabama, just down the road here tonight, 13-5. First pitch by Chatterton. That one's in there for strike one. Decent lead by Daniel at first. And the 0-1. And the dirt for ball one. Infield, middle infield at double play depth. Corner infield playing even with the bag. Outfield pretty much straight away all across the board. And the 1-1. Sent in the left field. Tracking it is Walton. He will make the catch. And we've got two gone here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Bring up Miles Moore, the left fielder. Had a single into a left field in his first at bat. Just one of three Mustang hits in this one so far. Both sides here just combined for 4 hits in the game. 4 hits and 5 walks. And infield pretty much playing the same way as before. As Daniel take off, Moore sends this one over to third. High fly. Reed makes the catch in foul territory, and that will end the inning. Mustangs strand one in the bottom of the fourth. We go to the top of the fifth. No score between Brooks and Loretto here on the X Sports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Gary Lamb Fields, we go to the top of the fifth. Hayden Buttram on for his fifth inning of work. Going to face off against Gunnar Johnson, Mateo Giralli, and Garrett Reed. 7, 8, 9 in the Brooks order. First pitch to Johnson was fouled away for strike one. Buttram's gotten out of a couple of jams in this one. Next pitch. Sent over to Tidwell at short, scoops it up, throws over to Daniel at first in time for the first out of the inning. One gone here in the top of the fifth will bring up Mateo Giralli, the second baseman. Flew out to Jackson Tragula and right in his first at bat in the top of the third inning. Through 4 1/3, Hayden Buttram's given up a hit, no runs, 3 walks, a strikeout, sitting at 51 pitches. Got a lefty and a righty, Dillon and Thompson, warming up down there in the Dixon and Thompson, warming up down in the Loretto bullpen. First pitch misses high and in here to Giralli. Comes the 1-0. Misses high and in for ball 2. Next pitch, that is fouled back for strike one. Next pitch, breaking ball, just misses outside for ball 3. It's a good breaking ball there by Buttram. And here comes the 3-1. That one misses high for ball 4. Leadoff walk, a 1-out walk by Giralli. Bring up the third baseman, the 9-hole hitter, and Garrett Reed flew out the right in his first at bat. Facing off with Buttram here for the second time. Decent lead, big lead by Giralli at first. Buttram checks over. Very close. Probably much closer than what Brooks would want there. And another big lead by Giralli, even bigger now. Timeout here is called by Reed. Giralli extends the lead. First pitch by Buttram. Back pick here by Seymour. Very close over there. That was ball 1. And the 1-0. That's going to sit in the right center field, and that one's going to get down. Tragula scoops it up, throws it in, and each runner will hold up at second and third, a 1-out double. And a pair of runners in scoring position as we go to the top of the order with Christian Chatterton. Well struck ball there by Reed, second hit of the game for the Lions. And they're going to intentionally walk Chatterton. Now we'll bring up Seth Walton. Walton is 1 for 1, a walk in the first, and reached base in the fourth on an infield single. Himber will come in and courtesy run for Chatterton. Now, Tanner Graham, the head coach here for Brooks. Lets the umpire know, and now we're going to have a pitch runner coming into the game here for Brooks. That will be Connor Abston. As the corner infield's playing in, middle infield, a double play depth. The outfield straight away here for Loretto. Walton up here, bases loaded. One gone here in the top of the fifth with no score. First pitch from Butcham. Breaking ball in there for strike one. And here comes the 0-1. Fake bunt. Pulls back in time. Ball's in the dirt for ball one. Butcham comes set. And the 1-1. That one's on the outside corner at the belt for strike two. Brooks fans don't agree with that call. Butcham comes set. And the 1-2. Fouled onto the softball field here behind us, and we'll keep the count. They'll stay alive at 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2. Foul back out of play. Count will stay where it is. As Walton stays alive. Again, double barrel action in the bullpen. Dixon and Thompson there, a lefty and a righty for Loretto. No action in the Brooks bullpen. And the 1-2. And a good save there by Seymour as the pitch is away for ball two. There comes a 2-2. Foul back again. Third straight foul ball by Walton. Actually, third in the last 4 pitches for Walton. Slade Vandevelde waiting on deck. So for 1 with a walk. And another 2-2. Hit high in the air here into right center. Tragula charging in. And that one's going to fall in. Second, center, and right collide. And a runner's going to score. A bloop single here for Seth Walton's going to give the Lions a 1-0 lead. It's a tough play all around. As you had Duke, Tragula, and Nizell all colliding there in right center. Zach Curtis, the head coach, will go out and check on him. Looks like everybody's okay. Everyone has gotten up there on a very, very difficult play. So it's a 1-0 Brooks lead here in the top of the 5th inning. Looks like we might have a shattered sunglasses. Looks like everybody's okay. As Curtis now will head back to the dugout. Base is still loaded here with 1 out. Brooks gets on the board first here in the top of the 5th. Brings up Slade Vandeveld, the designated hitter, 3-hole hitter for the Lions, 0 for 1. Fly out to left center in the first and a walk in the fourth. On for the third time here against Hayden Buttram. Corner infield playing way in, middle infield at double play depth. First pitch. Hit high in the air, but out of play for strike one. And here comes the 0-1. Bunt gets down. Buttram throws the home, makes the play. Seymour the first. That is going to get away. A run is going to score. Everyone will hold up from there, and Brooks has taken a 2-0 lead. So now we got runners here on second and third, but with 2 gone. Brings up Nicholas Robertson here, the 4-hole hitter, the first baseman, 0 for 2, a pop-up to third in the first. Actually 0 for 1, and had a sacrifice bunt in the fourth. First pitch here from Buttram. This is away for ball 1. Buttram now at 70 pitches. So in 21 so far in this inning. And the 1-0. Fouled away for strike one. Buttram will step off here and reset. Here comes a 1-1. Yep. And timeout will be called here by Clint Seymour. Go out and talk with Buttram again. Some updates from around the big leagues. In the ninth, Miami leading Arizona 5-1. Phillies over the Reds 5-2 in the eighth. Tigers over the Giants 4-1 in the sixth. Buttram is ready to go. Here's the 1-1. Misses away. Seymour a pick over to third, and that one's going to get away. Another run will score. Another runner advances to third, and the Lions lead this one 3-0. So runner on third here with 2 outs. Brooks has added 3 to the board here in the top of the fifth. Comes a 2-1 from Buttram. Fouled away for strike 2. It's Vandeveld over there at third. It's a 2-2. That one's in the dirt, blocked by Seymour. And the count will go full with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Infield and outfield playing straight away at normal depth. And the 3-2. In the dirt. And Robertson's going to come away with the walk. Runners on the corners now. Here have 2 gone in the top of the fifth. 6 walk issued here by Buttram in the game. Brings up Remington Medley, 0 for 2 in the game. First pitch, Robertson going to take off for second. And Tried to bait him into a rundown, not going to work, and he'll end up at second base. First pitch was a strike. Coach Tanner Graham here going to have a meeting with his hitter and his runner at third with Medley and Vandevelde. Runners at second and third here have 2 gone, the top of the 5th. Brooks has plated 3 here in this half of the inning. And the 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Buttram comes set. And the 0-2. Hit high in the air. Finn Duke over at second base makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Lions score 3 in the top of the 5th. They lead this one 3-0. So we go to the bottom half of the inning here on the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
This is the X Sports Network.
And at Gary Lamb Field, as we go to the bottom of the 5th, Brooks leading Loretto 3-0. 8-9-1 due up for the Mustangs. Carter Robertson, Jackson Tragula, and Lane Ezell due up for Loretto. Christian Chatterton now on for his 5th inning of work through 4. 3 hits, no runs, pair of walks, and 5 strikeouts, sitting at 60 pitches. Actually, Connor Pope here lead things off, the pitch hitter. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, 1 here to Pope. Next pitch, off the handle, chopped over here to first. Nice play, hands over to Chatterton for the first out of the inning. 1 gone, here in the bottom of the 5th, going to bring up Jackson Tragula. Struck out swinging his first at bat in the bottom of the 3rd. Lane Ezell waiting on deck. He's 2 for 2 in the game. So Tragula up for his second at bat here against Chatterton. No action in the Brooks bullpen. Still got action. Well, it's slowed down now in the Loretto bullpen. It's Tragula now in the box. Comes the first pitch here from Chatterton. Swung on a miss for strike 1. And the 2-1. Dragula tries to lay down the bunt, but fouls it away for strike 2. Chatterton here changing up his wind-up a bit with a different stance. Here's the 0-2. And the dirt. Dragula lays off of that one for ball 1. Chatterton goes back to work. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away as Dragula stays alive. One ball, 2 strikes here. 9-hole hitter for the Mustangs with Azell waiting on deck. And the 1-2. Fouled away again, that breaking ball, as Dragula stays alive. Infield, outfield, pretty much playing normal here for the Lions. Here's a 1-2. Fouled again by Dragula. Good battle here between Dragula and Chatterton. Dragula now at 68 pitches. Here's the 1-2. And Dragula could not hold up his swing. That'll be the 6th strikeout of the game here for Chatterton, and 2 gone here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll bring up Lane Ezell here, the center fielder and the leadoff man. 2 for 2, pair of infield singles, 1 in the first. The 1 in the third was a chopper over to Johnson at short. He got tripped up at his own feet and fell down. They got by him. Well, since he didn't touch it and it wasn't, since it was a slow roller and wasn't a guarantee to throw Ezell out, we can call it a hit. First pitch here, fouled away by Ezell for strike 1. Now the wind-up, here comes the 0-1. And that one's low and in for ball 1. Ezell back in the box. Chatterton here with the new baseball. Comes the 1-1. Misses away for ball 2. Comes a 2-1. Fouled away for strike 2. Gotta love the Brooks player going to get the ball behind the behind the backstop and completely ignoring the umpire for about 30 seconds. Gotta love the hustle, though. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 6th here. Brooks leading Loretto 3-0. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
What matters during the ball game. I realize that in high school sports we don't have the last names on the back of jerseys usually, but the question is often asked, are you playing for the name on the front or the name on the back? The same should be considered spiritually. Paul said in Philippians 1 and verse 21, "For me to live is Christ and to die is gain." So who are we truly living for? What name are we trying to promote? Is it the name of Christ, the name of Christian? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Have an H&R Block Tax Pro do your taxes online, and tax season feels just as good as all those other seasons. Like wedding season.
I W-2 you.
Taxes.
File from anywhere with the expertise of an H&R Block Tax Pro.
This is the X Sports Network.
And over at Gary Lamb Field, as we go to the top of the sixth inning, new pitcher into the game here for Loretto, Mason Tidwell. Will move over from short over to the mound. Comes in for Hayden Buttram, who's now playing third. You got Clint Seymour at short. First pitch here on the outside corner for Tidwell, facing off with Justin Cox here, 6-7-8, followed by Gunnar Johnson, Teo Giralli. Cox, who's 0 for 3, the pop-up and a strikeout. Next pitch, misses low and away for ball one. And Buttram at third, Seymour at short. You got Connor Pope now behind the plate. Everyone else has stayed at their spot. Here's a 1-1, misses away for ball two. Buttram, in 5 innings, gave up 3 runs off 3 hits, 6 walks, a strikeout through 78 pitches. This pitch from Tidwell misses high and away for ball 3. Comes a 3-1. Misses high for ball 4. Bring up Gunnar Johnson here, the shortstop, 0 for 2 with a pair of ground outs, both to short in the 2nd and 5th inning. Lead off walk here to Johnson. Excuse me, to Cox. Now it's Johnson due up. All 3 Brooks runs were scored in the top of the 5th inning. Decent lead by Cox over at first. First pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. On the outside corner for strike 2. Middle infield, a double play depth, corner infield playing it. And the 0-2. Just misses outside for ball 1. And the 1-2. Line foul into the softball field. That will keep the count where it is, a 1 ball, 2 strikes as Johnson stays alive. Decent lead by Cox, the 1-2. That one is fouled back. And the count will stay where it is as Johnson just got a piece of that one. And the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Will foul into the glove of Pope for strike 3. First strikeout for Tidwell, second by Mustang pitching. One gone here in the top of the sixth. We'll bring up Mateo Giraldi. 0 for 1, fly out to right in the third, walk and a run scored in the fifth. So after a leadoff walk, Tidwell battles back here to get the first out on a nice breaking ball. Tidwell comes set and checks over Cox at first, not in time. Cox shortens his lead a bit. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in there for strike one. And here comes, and the runner's going to take off. Tidwell, the 0-1. That's in there for a strike. Swung on a missed. Cox gets in there with the stolen base. No balls, 2 strikes after the swing and a miss from Girardi. And here comes the 0-2. Breaking ball misses low for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes here with 1 out. The next pitch. Hit high in the air. It's in foul territory. Carter Daniel tracking it down and can't make the catch. And the count will stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes as Giraldi stays alive. And the 1-2. Breaking ball misses high for ball 2. And the 2-2. Line down the right field line, but foul. Cap will stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 6th pitch of the at-bat here between Tidwell and Giraldi. Next pitch, check swing. And doesn't check any umpire. And the count will go full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the full count offering. Fouled away again by Giraldi. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a full count offering from Tidwell. Chopped up the middle. Seymour at short, makes a play, throws over to Daniel at first. And that will be the 2nd out of the inning. Cox will advance to 3rd on the throw. And we got a runner 90 feet away with 2 gone here in the top of the 6th inning. Brings up Garrett Breed, the 3rd baseman. Fly out the right and a double in the 5th. First pitch from Tidwell. That one's in there for strike one. Reed smoked a liner into the right center field gap that got that rally going there in the top of the 5th inning. The 0-1 in the dirt. Almost gets away from Pope. Home plate umpire had some help in keeping that one from going to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike here, the 9-hole hitter for the Lions. And the 1-1. This is high for ball 2. And the 2-1. On the outside corner for strike 2. Wind picking up just slightly, blowing barely out to left. Here's the 2-2. Lined to Daniel, just foul. And Reed will stay alive, keeping the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good effort there by Daniel to try to track that one. He more than likely would have had it if it would have stayed in fair territory. Thompson down in the bullpen working again for Loretto. It's a 2-2. Breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by Pope. A good job there, and the count will go full. Full count here to Reed. Pitch. Lined in the right field, and that one's going to get down for a base hit. RBI single for Garrett Reed, his 2nd hit of the game. His first RBI, and Brooks extends its lead out to 4-0. Bring up Christian Chatterton here for the 4th time tonight. Pair of walks, fly out to left.
Number 2, Chatterton.
So top of the order here now for the Lions. Decent lead by Reed over at first. First pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. And the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Back pick attempt there to get Reed, not in time. There comes the 0-2. Fouled straight back as Chatterton will stay alive. And another 0-2 here from Tidwell. Runner takes off. And they're going to get him in time. Good throw there by Connor Pope, and that one will in the top of the 6th. Not before the Lions add 1 in the frame. They lead it 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco products. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Iad at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit SouthernTennesseeMedicalGroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
Back here at Loretto as we go to the bottom of the sixth inning. The Mustangs trailing Brooks here 4-0. Heart of the order due up 2-3-4 here. Cason Springer to lead things off. Takes ball one here from Christian Chatterton. Through 5 innings, 3 hits, no runs, pair of walks, 7 strikeouts. Sitting right now at 75 pitches. And has a 4-0 lead. Here's the 1-0. That one's high for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. That one's on the outside corner for strike 1. And the 2-1. That one is in there for strike 2. Loretto fans thought that one was a bit low. Comes a 2-2 from Chatterton. Swung on a miss for strike 3. It's the first out of the inning. 8th strikeout of the game for Chatterton. Brings up Clint Seymour, 3-hole hitter. Now the shortstop here for the Mustangs. 0 for 2 in the game with a pair of strikeouts. Facing off here with Chatterton for the 3rd time, the first pitch. Misses away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Misses away for ball 2. Comes a 2-0. Inside for ball 3. And here comes the 3-0. Misses away for ball 4. So Seymour going to work a 4-pitch walk. And that will bring up Finn Duke. Duke, who's 0 for 2 in the game, ground out to the pitcher and a ground out to the shortstop in the 1st and 4th. So 1 on 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3rd walk issued by Chatterton. Actually, we got a pitch hitter into the game here. It's not Finn Duke. We got a new batter into the game here for the Mustangs. And first pitch is in there for strike 1. So Riley Ellis? Rallies Ellis. Ellis fouls the next one away. 0-2 here to Ellis, who's pitch hitting here for Finn Duke. Next pitch, that one's going to get away. Seymour's on his way to second. Makes a big turn. Now we got a runner in scoring position here with one out. Loretto trying to get something going here. Bottom of the sixth. Ellis now calls time. Do have Carter Daniel waiting on deck. The 1-2 swung on and missed for strike three. Throw down the first is in time. Seymour was make his way over to third, and we got two gone here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Brings up Carter Daniel, 0 for 1, strikeout in the second, and a walk in the fourth. So trying to drive in the first run of the game here for the Mustangs. Infield, normal depth, same as the outfield. Comes the first pitch from Chatterton. Low for ball one. And the 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike one. Next pitch will be pitch number 90 for Chatterton, the 1-1. Low for ball two. Chatterton comes set. Now checks on Seymour at third, not in time. And the 2-1. Swung on a miss for strike two. Here comes a 2-2 from Chatterton. Breaking ball lined up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. A two-out RBI single for Carter Daniel, and the Mustangs get on the board, cutting the Brooks lead to 4-1. Good piece of hitting there from Daniel. Now the head coach here for the Lions, and Tanner Graham, will make his way out to Chatterton. Have a discussion here. Chatterton now at 92 pitches. First run given up, and his fourth hit given up. No one warming up in the bullpen, and looks like we are going to make a pitching change here. We'll have a new pitcher. We'll also take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming an over-the-road driver at Southeast Carriers, we guarantee you can spend equal time on the road as with family. Along with multiple benefits, you will receive a base pay of 50 cents per mile. To make your job as easy as possible, we provide you with the latest technology, and you are not required to deliver through the heavy traffic along the East Coast. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
And back here at Gary Lamb Field, new pitcher into the game will be Seth Walton, the left fielder, and Chatterton will move out into left. And the first pitch from Walton is in there for strike 1 into Mason Tidwell. Oh, 1 here to Tidwell. Next pitch is in there for strike 2. Chatterton exits after 5 2/3 inning, 1 run, 4 hits, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts, and 92 pitches. And the 0-2. Check swing by Tidwell. Kind of sounded like it hit him, and the first base umpire said he didn't go. It will be ball 1. Daniel does advance on the stolen base. So now a runner in scoring position here for Tidwell. And the 1-2. Breaking ball, chopped over to Johnson at short. So over to first, in the dirt. Going to get away! Daniel's going to round third. He is going to score, and the Mustangs cut the lead here to 4-2. Just put it in play and see what happens. Allows Daniel to score. We've got 2 runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning, cut it to 4-2. Miles Moore now due up here. Moore is 1 for 2 in the game. A single to left and a pop out to third in the 2nd and 4th inning. So Moore to face Walton for the first time. First pitch misses high and away for ball 1. Decent lead over at first by Tidwell. And the 1-0. Misses high, gets away from the catcher. 2-0, runner in scoring position again. Loretto did all of its damage with 2 outs last night. Now Tanner Graham going to make his way out to the mound again here for the Lions. Try to calm down his new pitcher. Second meeting here of the inning. First here with Walton. Big situation here for the Mustangs. Came into the bottom of the 6th trailing 4-0. Got a 2-out RBI single from Carter Daniel. Daniel later stole second. Scored off an error to make it 4-2. Brooks with 3 in the top of the 5th, 1 in the top half of this inning. Loretto now answering with 2 of their own. 2-0 here to the 6-hole hitter and Miles Moore. The 2-0 from Walton. That one's in there for strike one. Loretto fans and the dugout mostly thought that was a bit high. The 2-1. Breaking ball in there for strike two. Walton comes set, and here comes a 2-2. Foul back as Moore's going to stay alive. Walton comes set again. Here comes another 2-2. Sent in the air to right. Camping underneath it, making the play is Medley, and that will end the inning. But not before the Mustangs get to the bottom half of the sixth. Brooks leads at 4-2 as we go to the top half of the seventh. That's next here on the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
And back here at Gary Lamb Field, we go here at the top of the seventh. New pitcher into the game for Loretto will be Dylan Thompson, the freshman right-hander, facing off of Christian Chatterton. First pitch from Thompson, hit high and foul behind us for strike one. Chatterton, who's 0 for 1, a pair of walks in the first and fifth, and a fly out the left in the third. Thompson comes in for Mason Tidwell, who gave up a run there in the top of the sixth. Second pitch, misses away. The count evens up at 1-1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. Hit high in the air to left. Seymour, the shortstop, camps underneath it, makes the catch. First out of the inning. Going to bring up the pitcher now, and Seth Walton. 2 for 2 in the game. Walk in the first, single in the fourth, and an RBI single in the fifth. A bloop into right center field, right in the black hole in between second, right, and center. First pitch from Thompson misses high for ball one. Now we have a conversation here with the catcher and Connor Pope. And here comes the 1-0. Lined in the right field. That's going to get through for a base hit. His third hit of the game. And it's now going to bring up the designated hitter in Slade Vandeveld. 0 for 2 in the game. Fly out to left center in the first, walk in the fourth, and reached via fielder's choice. That eventually scored a run off an error in the fifth. Fifth hit of the game for the Lions. This pitch, lined right to Clint Seymour, makes the catch. Had to leap up a little bit, and we got 2 gone here in the top of the 7th inning. Brings up the big left-handed hitting first baseman, Nicholas Robertson. 0 for 1 in the game. Pop up to third in the first. Sacrifice bunt in the fourth, and a walk in the fifth. Runner on first, 2 gone here in the top of the 7th. First pitch from Thompson. On the inside corner for strike 1. Thompson now checks on the runner, and that one got away from Daniel and actually hit the first base umpire. Actually, that hit the runner in Walton. He's going to have to walk that one off a bit. Don't know if he would have advanced anyways. That one looked like it stung a bit. David Weathers now will go have a conversation with this freshman right-hander. Settle him down here. After a pickoff that almost went away. The field out here at Gary Lamb, very, very well taken care of. Very beautiful. Like always here, do a great job at Loretto taking care of their field. One of the better ballparks here in southern Middle Tennessee. Meeting's over for both sides. 0-1's the count here to Robertson. 2 gone, the top of the 7th. Decent lead by Walton at first. Thompson will check over again, not in time. Comes the 0-1. Chop back to Thompson, makes the play. Throws over to Daniel at first in time, and that will end the inning. Final chance coming up for Loretto in the bottom of the 7th as they trail 4-2. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Don't be left with stumps, overgrown trees, and cluttered land. Make the call today to Bayworth Trimming, licensed, bonded, and insured. Proudly serving the region with years of know-how. Call today 931-300-3554 or visit bayworthtrimming.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here, Garyland Field. Final chance here for Loretto in the bottom of the 7th as they trail Brooks 4-2. Connor Pope here to lead things off. Pope, who tapped back, hit a grounder over to first in his first at bat in the 5th inning. First pitch here from Walton misses high for ball 1. Walton was able to close things out there in the bottom of the 6th. In his 1/3 inning of work. Next pitch misses in for ball 2. Infield, outfield playing normal here for the Lions. Comes a 2-0. Misses high for ball 3. (3-0) here to Pope. Next one misses. Oh, umpire says it's in there for strike 1 at the belt. (3-1) here to Pope. Walton now the windup. And the next pitch. Pope fouls that one away. A breaking ball for strike 2. Here comes a full count offering. Fouled away as Pope stays alive. Ketcher and Hughes here going to have a conversation now with Walton. Umpires in the field, they're a bit mixed up. Comes another full count from Walton. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Hughes throws over to first. It's in time for the first out of the inning. First strikeout for Walton, 10th by Lion pitching. Now brings up right fielder Jackson Tragula. 0 for 2 in the game, pair of strikeouts swinging in the 3rd and 5th inning. Facing off here with Walton for the first time. Going to try to keep this inning alive. Top of the order, Lane Izell waiting on deck. Tragio, the left-handed hitter. First pitch from Walton. In there for strike 1. Here comes the next pitch. Fouled away for strike 2. More good hustle there by one of the Brooks bench players to get that foul ball behind home plate. Comes the 0-2. Misses away, gets away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Chop. And some confusion. Walton's going to scoop it up, make the play. And that would be the second out of the inning. Good job there by Seth Walton. Take advantage of that. Lane Izell due up here of 2 outs. 2 for 3 in the game. Pair of singles in the 1st and 3rd and struck out swinging in the 5th. Here, the Mustangs down their final out here in the bottom of the 7th. Case and Springer waiting on deck here for the Mustangs if Izell can keep the inning alive. First pitch. That one's in there for strike 1. Walton gets a sign, goes to work. The 0-1. Fouled away for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2. Almost hits Izell way inside for ball 1. comes a 1-2. Lined in the left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Almost got away from Chatterton, so Izell keeps the inning alive with a 2-out single to left, his third of the game. Brings up Case and Springer. 0 for 1 in the game. Sack bunt in the first, walk in the third, and struck out swinging in the sixth. Glenn Seymour waiting on deck if Springer can keep this inning alive. Springer here representing the tying run. Now we'll have a conversation here with his head coach and Zach Curtis. See the infield going to play in a little bit closer now. Third base. That's Reed. He's pretty much going to be standing on the grass. The shortstop Johnson is almost even with the bag. Second base and Girali at normal depth, same as the outfield. Meeting with Curtis is over. Springer will come up here for his fourth at bat of the game. Big hole over at right. Girali playing closer to the bag, almost a double play depth. First pitch here to Springer. Breaking ball on the inside corner for strike one. Walton comes set. And the 0-1. Breaking ball misses high for ball one. Brooks fans wanted that one. Decent lead by Izell over at first. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike two. Mustangs here down their final strike. The 1-2. Breaking ball in there for strike three, and that will end the game. Brooks going to come away with a 4-2 win here at Gary Lamb Field. Lions will advance to 12-5 overall. Loretto will drop to 12-5 overall. Final stat line: Brooks 4 runs off 5 hits, 2 errors. Loretto 2 runs off 5 hits. A pair of errors as well. Next broadcast for Loretto, their next game will be at Giles County on Monday. We'll have that here on the X Sports Network. So for producer extraordinaire Kevin Wright, I'm AJ Good. Have a great weekend.
This is the X Sports Network.